Hello everyone and welcome to my book nook where I talk all things stories. So today I am going to be filming my TBR Mancala game and therefore my TBR for August. My child is currently asleep and my husband is not home but on the way, so I'm going to try to film this as quickly as possible so that way my dogs and his arrival do not interrupt it. My dogs meaning they will be barking. So I'm going to try to speed run this. As of filming this, it is July 27th. It is a Sunday. And August starts on Friday. So by the time you see this video, it'll probably have already started. I have two books. So I went through and I obviously wrote down my books to correspond to the prompts. These are all of my carryovers. However, two of them technically may not carry over depending on if I get them finished or not beforehand. But since they are not finished as of time of recording, they are on here. Next month, I will kind of talk to you guys about an idea that I have in regards to my carryovers because I've been thinking about that. But anyways, I am going to stop rambling. We are going to play the game and then we are going to come back and see what I'm going to potentially be reading in August. So as always, I store them in here. You will see that they are just in here and I'm just going to randomly gently dump them out. And then we're just going to start grabbing, and it's 4 per slot. Okay, now we're there. All right, so I have played this before, but I don't know if I have explained, but this is the slot for me. This is the slot for the house, so therefore this stack is mine. This is the house, and I go by whoever clears their board first, right? That is determines a book that I read, and then any of the numbered pieces that are in the winning team's slot also indicate books. But we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna start. Alrighty, so this time I won, which I think is the first time that I have won TBR Mancala. So we're going to go ahead and look at all of my pieces. Do I have any numbered pieces? Oh, this will be interesting. I had all of them in there. They literally, oh, there is an eye. Okay, I was like, I'm like, what are the odds? Alrighty, so this month I only have 2. You can see my 9 and my 1. So let me clean all this up and I will meet you back up on the couch to see what books I will be reading. So surprisingly, I have a really easy month and I am so excited about what I have. So I only had 2 numbered ones. So I had a 1 and a 9. So first off, 1, I'm gonna have to, editing Lex is gonna have to pop up something right here. But number 1, as seen here, is An Enchantment of Rival Wizards by Sarah Rash. I have read her other 2 adult books, which are, which way? This way. Right here. Right here. Boop, right there. And that is Nightmare Before Christmas and Go Luck Yourself. And this is her 3rd adult one. I pre-ordered this as soon as I discovered it. It was in the end of Go Luck Yourself, and I immediately went and pre-ordered it. I have been so excited for this. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see like I have shared a few of her like reels. Like I've shared them like on my stories and whatnot, and she's actually responded to them too, which is kind of cool. Like she's like liked them and whatnot. But yeah, I am so excited. That is one that I know, like no matter what I am reading, when that book comes in, I will be dropping everything to read that book. I am so excited. I absolutely love her work. I'm still torn on whether or not I want to go back and read her backlist, simply because those are YA and I'm not really into YA a whole lot these days. But all of her adult stuff I definitely am absolutely going to be reading and go for it. I am so excited for this one. So yeah, I'm so excited. So that was number 1, which is great because that was already one that I was going to read anyways. And then number 9 is Gemina by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And This is book 2 in the Illuminate series. So I read book 1 in 2020. And the reason why I remember that is because I had checked it out from the library. And by the time it was going to be due back is when the lockdown happened. And so I had that book in my house for like 3 or 4 months before like my library like opened back up and allowed us to bring books back. So that's why I know I read it for back to 2020. But I never got around to reading the rest of them. I have heard, things about Draco stuff that he's potentially like, problematic and whatnot. And then because I won, so not the house this time, which I think is the first. I think the last 2 times I've done this, the house has won, but this time I won. And so I had gone through and listed all of the books that are carried over from my TBR that I haven't finished. But to give myself a shot, for me, I did pull one of the books, and that is I accidentally hooked up with a vampire. And it is this one right here. This was on my TBR for last month. Or like this current month, in July. Like this was on my TBR for July. I meant to get to this, I just haven't. I have this checked out on KU. There is a chance this actually might be done before this video, like before July or before August, because this would fulfill the bonus prompt for the last week of Sunrise on the Readathon, which is under 10,000 reviews or ratings. This would fulfill that, so I could finish this, potentially read it. If not, we'll probably finish this pretty early on in the month. So this is going to be a really easy reading month for me, which I am glad because I can read these. And then I can try to potentially read some of the ones that I haven't read yet that are like being carried over. But also, I have been focusing a lot on my own readathon that I have planned coming up, and so you'll be hearing about that a lot more in detail coming soon, but I do have a readathon. This is the first like official mentioning of it, I think, but I do officially, I'm saying I do have a readathon that is coming up. You will start hearing about it here shortly. So I've been working on that behind the scenes, getting all the promo stuff ready and graphics and all of that, and I am so proud of it, and I am so excited. Part of me wants to do like a trial run of it by myself first. However, if I do that, I don't know what I would be doing for the real thing, so I'm gonna do it live when I launch it and whatnot, but I'm excited for it. But yeah, so as of right now, I only physically have 2 books on my TBR for this month, because the 3rd book is coming at the end of August, like August 26th, I think is when that book is coming in. Technically that may potentially be a rollover, but like possibly not as well. But yeah, this is my TBR, which is really nice and small and easy, and I will take it. So that is it for this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up if you want. If you don't, that's cool too. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.